The words of God are for you, for each one of us, and they are true. The envelope of God is written within His Word, and His loving depth comes forth inside of His Word as well. He loves you eternally. He will always be for you and not against you. He is your Father if you come to Him as His child. And the way you do this is through Jesus, who says out of John 14, and this is a great place to sit and devote yourself to sit with Him, to go after Him diligently and want to sit with Him and receive what He has to say to you as His friend and His family. If you know me, you therefore know my Father. From now on you do know Him, and you have seen Him, you have beheld Him. When you are looking at, perceiving the face of the Son of God, Jesus, the Messiah, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the victorious one, when you're looking at His face and perceiving Him, you are beholding the face of the Father, looking at you, loving you, because you're looking like His Son. His Son's righteousness is covering you as you trust and believe Him. And you're able to come in that close, like a baby into his daddy's arms, and sit here with Him. And Jesus actually challenges the people in John 14, I've been among you all this time, and you didn't know me? The one who has beheld me has seen the Father. Jesus says plainly, how can you say, show us the Father? Don't you believe, don't you trust that I am in the Father and the Father is in me? And these words, I'm not speaking to you alone. The Father inside of me, living inside of me, is doing His works. And He's saying here, don't you entrust that I am fully filling inside the Father? Says Jesus, fully filling inside throughout the Father, resting within Him so forever, and outpouring from Him forever. In every way that the Father outpours, this is Jesus coming forth for you, for me, from the Father. And He says, don't you entrust that the Father is inside me? So He's saying, don't you get that the Father is filling me within? He is filling me throughout. Every cell, every component within me, Jesus, He says, is filled to overflowing with the Father, resting inside of me and flowing out. And this is forever. He is resting within, and He is enacting and acting out of me. So Jesus has offered His whole body as a sacrifice, not just on a cross, but from beginning to end, that the Father may reside within. And the residing within, resting within, becomes an outpouring without. So if we have Jesus residing inside of ourselves, we will automatically find He is outpouring without. Because that's how God is. This is His nature. And Jesus saying, the words I'm speaking, they're the Father's words. So every word that you either receive or reject from the Son of God, you're actually doing it straight to the face of the Father. That's a big deal. Since all authority has been given to Jesus across all of heaven and across all of earth, across all of the universe and all of everything forever, all authority belongs to Jesus, and you're coming inside and under the great authority of God Himself expressed now fully through His Son. Believe me, Jesus says, I am in the Father, and the Father is inside in me. Within, without, throughout, acting out and resting within. He does give a second, otherwise believe because of the works themselves. I think this is a far lower level. You're supposed to come in deep. And He tells you why. Because if you do, He says, I assure you, the one who believes and trusts inside me will therefore do the works that I do. That's why I think this is so important to understand. And then He says, He will do even greater works than these because I am going to the Father. And then it tells you about the prayer answers that are going to gush in your direction and all around you and out. Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask me anything inside, within me, inside my name, I will do it. And he points out that loving me is keeping my commands. Directly, real time, yes, God, yes. And he has asked the Father to give us another counselor with us forever, the Spirit, the very breath of truth. And here Jesus is speaking just after he has identified himself not only as God, as Son of God, as Messiah Christ, but as the way, the truth, and the life, the giver of life, the one who spoke the universe into being and made its very foundations, the one who constructed you, the one who's behind you developing and maturing and has been all your life. So here he is saying, resting in me, active within me, obedient to me, listening to my command. All authority is mine. Whatever you ask, I will do it. The Father is being glorified in his Son. God's way of doing this. Ask me. If you don't ask me, you may not have it. Anything in my name, and I will do it. It says here, all authority given to him in heaven and earth forever. King eternal, the Father within, the Father expressing his desire towards us to come in close like this. Don't just believe because of the works he's done, but believe because this is who he is. This is his person, and his person is exactly who you want wrapped around you, inside and out, resting within and flowing out. So, Father, we want to come in Jesus, your Son, and ask Jesus, just as you've said, Father, in the name of your Son, anything, and you will do it. And immediately we find we have need of wisdom, of your breath of wisdom and counsel to ask right, so that we don't lack, that we have what we should ask for. And we come back again to your word and rest on our Father. Exalted and hallowed, exalted are you. Let your kingdom come and let your will be done, as it is in heaven, so in the earth. And give us this day our daily bread, everything that we need. You provide us with, and each day and day by day, thank you, praise and worship you. Thank you so much. You breathed into us and we have birth. We have new birth. You are building us anew. You are building us up and you are building us just like you.